Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Speed here, and today we're going to be talking about 3 of the worst investments you can currently make in this Pokemon market. There's a lot of new money coming into the Pokemon scene. The scene is continuing to grow very rapidly. Prices are starting to even out, though. Funny enough, some of the vintage prices, especially Base Set Unlimited, have actually started to drop quite a bit. It's crazy. They've dropped quite a lot. I recently sold a PSA 7 base unlimited Charizard. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. I recently sold a PSA 7 base unlimited Charizard for $1,500. Now, I didn't type in Charizard. Now they're selling for almost like $800-900. The price has dropped by like 33%. Let's find an example. There we go, $900. Like a week ago, maybe in a week and a half. It was much less than that, which is crazy. So I just want to say to everyone, be very, very, very careful. And now let's talk about 3 of the investments you need to be careful about. I never want to say anything's just straight up horrible. If anyone ever tells you in the Pokemon market that they are 100% sure something will go up, or that they are 100% sure something will go down, they're out of their minds. And I hate that people do that on a consistent basis. It's good to have confidence. It's good to have opinions. Just don't be delusional. Okay, so getting into evolutions. This is the first one you have to be careful about. Number 1 out of 3, be careful about evolutions. There's a lot of people getting into the scene, and they have no perspective of what evolutions was in the past. The Pokemon Company couldn't get rid of evolutions. Sellers couldn't get rid of it at all. At $100 a booster box. They're now selling for $450. Now, demand has skyrocketed. Rightfully so, the box has gone up. I think it deserves to go up. $450, I do think is a little bit high, but I think this box, rightfully so, can be a high-valued box. It has the base unlimited Charizard artwork, base Charizard artwork, has 5 Charizards in the set, multiple cards when graded that do well. It's a good set. It's actually a very good collector's set. In my opinion, there's a lot of people who disagree with me on that, but I like evolutions, so I have a ton of money in evolutions. But let me give you this hypothetical. It was a hypothetical I heard recently in another YouTube video. I can't remember the exact name. I'll maybe link it down below. But the hypothetical was, if I was to give you, let's say you bought evolution booster boxes at $170 a piece, and they went up to $450, and I gave you that $450 right now. Or I gave you $1,000 right now, would you put that money back into evolutions? If you're an older investor, would you? Because honestly, I wouldn't. I am not considering at all buying evolutions at this price. Do I think it could go up? Yeah, who knows? I mean, after all, it is base, and base is hype. If the Pokemon steadily grows, so will evolutions. But if this hype dies, you guys want to know who's going to be the first people to get absolutely destroyed? It's going to be evolution investors and modern investors, because there's so much of it. So it could go up, but they are the most risky investments you can make, and that's why I would really shy away from evolution high-priced packs. They can be great to open. Some of the graded cards are incredible. I even think buying singles of evolutions and getting them graded at a low price can be totally fine. In fact, a good investment. But just be careful. Number 2, Vivid Voltage. Look at these prices. Oh, honestly, the only thing I'm a fan of is build and battle boxes. I actually like those. The fact that you can get that, not staff. You can't get a staff Charizard. You can get the Vivid Voltage Charizards. I'm not going to pull it up, but those can be worth quite a lot. But be careful of buying Vivid Voltage at this price. At some point in time, Pokemon will not allow scalpers to be this effective. What I mean by that, and what I've been hearing, is that eventually Pokemon will take care of this. They'll do so many reprints. Look at Hidden Fates. It got reprinted. Now, funny enough, it didn't drop the price much. It did drop it a little, actually. It allowed you to pick up, I picked up some tins at $30. You couldn't find them for less than $40 to $45 when it was really at its peak a couple months ago, which is kind of funny that it actually dropped a little bit when everything else was going up. Kind of weird to me, which is why I've been buying some tins. But nonetheless, Pokemon Company heavily allocated Vivid Voltage, meaning there wasn't a lot of it. And so, people are jacking up the prices. It's out in stores now. Today's the 13th. This is the release day. People are going to stores. They can't find anything. Like, they're buying this like it's gold. Like, it's literal gold off the shelf. Just be careful. Because I have a really good feeling Pokemon Company is going to reprint the heck out of Vivid Voltage. They're really going to reprint this set. So, honestly, if I was you, I would be very patient with getting into Vivid Voltage. I would let the prices drop over time. And that includes singles. The only reason why you should buy singles right now, if let's say you want to buy Vivid Voltage Pikachu, okay? This is something you do to make it a better investment. Let's say you want to buy one of these. The only reason you should buy one of these cards right now, especially the secret rare one, is if you plan on getting it express graded and you want to try to flip it for a quick buck. That can be viable. But other than that, these are so expensive. $33. And I've actually heard that this full art Pikachu is hard to pull, and so it rightfully so has a high price, but that's so much. 33. Oh, it's so high. $300. Yeah, so the only reason why you should buy them is if you're going to express grade them. But other than that, stay away from Vivid Voltage. And finally, last but not least, I'm not here to flame first edition cards, okay? You even saw in the thumbnail, you probably saw Vintage and you want to type up a little bit of an essay and you're out of your mind. Vintage is going to do well. I think Vintage is fine. The supply is relatively low. The demand seemingly is very high. So, usually that's a good thing. But what you need to be careful about, okay? Not these prices. These prices on eBay can be very reasonable. The only thing you have to be careful about on eBay is getting scammed. For instance, Albar, he's got 47 reviews. If they're pretty positive, yeah, you can buy from him. He's got 1 negative. Okay, maybe be a little bit careful, but that's not what I'm here to say. Why are people buying? And there's been many other YouTubers talking about this. Why are people buying from box breaks packs that are like double the price? Double. Now, the only reason why I can understand it is the entertainment from box breaks. People like PokeRev and I think Car Economics is another one. Like, I respect these people. I really respect what they do. In fact, I hope to do box breaks like them in the future, and I will be on this channel when I get home. But, I mean, not them in particular. Sometimes they are okay, but there's been newer people getting into the scene doing box breaks, charging 2-3 times the price of eBay packs. Let's say a booster box. So, let's say a booster box of first edition Team Rocket sold for $20,000. That's actually, it dropped a little bit, funny enough. I'm pretty sure that's a bit of a drop. I think some were selling for 25. Maybe I'm crazy. But nonetheless, okay? A box is $20,000. We pull up the calculator, okay? Let's, how do I use calculators? I can't remember. You have $20,000 divided by 36 packs, which means an unweighed pack should be $555, okay? So this is an unweighed pack. That's what you should be paying. And yet, people are paying $1,000 for these packs and being told by creators that it's a good investment. No, it's not. It's not at all. What you should do, if you want to get into these cards, is you should look up First Edition Team Rocket and click enter, okay? You want to click enter. Then when you click enter, you turn off sold items and you start looking through these cards. What I like to do as well, you can go to auction, you can go to ending soonest, see what has bids. If a card has bids, it means it's probably a decent price. Let's quickly do this for example, then I'll wrap up the video. So for PSA 8, First Edition Dark Charizard, Hollow. Okay, 2 minutes left. It's a PSA 8, it says it's strong, whatever, that doesn't matter. Let's go to eBay, type in First Edition Team Rocket Dark Gyarados, PSA 8, okay? So now it should pop up. Yes, it's the right one. Oh, there's actually 2 going right now. Oh, one's a PSA 10. That's spicy. But let's see what it goes for, okay? That's actually a PSA card. But PSA cards, they can be okay. Looks like none have really sold. Oh, this has ended recently, so, okay. We'll find one. That's a PSA 9 for $310. PSA 8. Okay, so one sold on October 21st for $82. So, honestly, already this price it's a bit high. However, the box has been going up, so it makes a bit of sense. The main thing you want to do, though, really, PSA cards are good, but the best bet you can have is avoiding PSA cards, right? The reason why I say this is singles, reaching out to people through eBay, reaching out to people through Mercari, OfferUp, and just people you know in general throughout your life, like people who had old collections, is the way to go for investing. Be very careful about opening vintage packs. I've done it for my TikToks. I've almost always regretted it. Like, for long-term money, it was very fun. I don't regret the experience. And it, that was cool, but like, this is the way to go, right? Cards like this. Now, it has no bids, so usually you want to be skeptical. If it has no bids, you're like, why does it have no bids? People probably don't care about it. And what you want to do is you look at the single, you look at the card, you try to see the condition. So you look at the condition, you say, okay, it's got a lot of whitening. This is probably like a PSA 6, PSA 7, maybe PSA 8. If the grader's having a good day, you pick it up, you get it graded, you wait long term. That's what you should do if you want to play it safe. But all right, guys, that's the way to go. Flipping is much better than just buying a product and saying, I hope it goes up. Flipping and retail arbitrage is the way to go right now. I hope this gives you some really good insight on the Pokemon market. If it did, smash the like button and subscribe. We'll be doing more stuff like this in the future. I also have so many cool ideas for this channel, Pokemon related, just Pokemon card stuff, Pokemon investing stuff, box breaks, etc. A lot of cool stuff. Hopefully going to do some collabs with bigger creators as well in the upcoming months, weeks, who knows. And I hope to see you guys there. Peace.